Hey everyone, it's Bailey. I'm here again. I actually wanted to make a video on how I make my meal replacement / protein shakes. So I guess I can get started real quick. So this is the blender that I use that my mom has. It's NutriBlend. Sorry about the glare, but it's NutriBlend. It works really, really well. I guess I can kind of go run through the products real quick. So this is the blender that we use. The actual shake powder is called Shakeology. If you haven't heard of it, it's amazing. You need to go look it up. It's from Team Beachbody, or if you're interested in buying any of it, in this bag, about 30 meals in here, I think. I'm not for sure, don't quote me on that. But, so this is what I usually not start my day out with, but if you've seen my vlog workout routine video thing, I wake up in the morning and I make eggs first, 2 eggs, and then 2 hours later, this is my next meal snack. And to be completely honest with you, I can almost never finish it because it fills me up so much. This itself is a dense meal replacement. So this is a full-on meal replacement. It's not a protein shake. It's not like it's a full-on meal replacement. And if you want any of the info of what's in it, go look it up. You probably actually look up just a picture of the package. It'll have all of this in it, or ingredients, whatever. Shakeology. The flavor that me and my mom use a lot is cafe latte, which is kind of like a coffee kind of flavor. And this is what's inside of here. So, so here's that. And then we have this Dr. Collagen multi-protein. So this is actually a protein powder. So we put this in with it. We just stack it in on top of our Shakeology meal replacement just for some extra protein. And that works really well. It's like good for metabolism, joints, guts. It's a good detox, all that stuff. So it's awesome. So if you guys have ever, I don't know if I've even talked about it yet, but I joined, Look What Daniel Did, Fallon Taylor's little workout group thing. And the first meal plan that she does, it says to cut out dairy and not eat or drink anything with, above 5 grams of sugar in it. So that's the hard part for me. So I've been working on that, but, this is a really good replacement for milk. It's almond silk milk, and it has no dairy in it, dairy free. Personally, I'm not a really big cereal fan, and when I did eat cereal, I would never eat it with this. And I can't say that I've ever drank this stuff by itself, so don't go saying it tastes awful, because I don't ever drink it by itself. It's always just my things that I put in my shake. And then this is kind of like an extra thing, spinach. I'm really bad about eating my greens. So when I put them, I put at least a handful in my shake every single day, and it helps me get my little bit of nutrients, even though there's plenty of nutrients in this. Since I am so bad at eating my greens, I just go ahead and throw some extra in there. So here is our blender right here. Not blender, but the thing that we are going to put all of the yummy stuff in. If you look, the lid of it actually has like the blending thing, and that's the lid, and it goes in the blender like this, and like and all that happens. Yeah. So to mix it up, most of the time I will put ice in mine just because I like it a little bit colder, but I'm not doing that today. If you do, the more ice you put in it, the more like crunchy it's gonna be, and the less ice you put in it, the more like thick and smoothie like it's gonna be. I personally don't like the crunchy, like almost slushy, like I want to say. Don't personally like that very much. What I'm actually gonna pour in first, which doesn't make sense, and the way you figure out your measurements is there is a line on here that says max. So you want to fill it up to that line. Sometimes I won't, because like I said, I rarely ever even drink the entire thing. So, which you should, but sometimes I just can't get it down because it fills me up so much. So I'm going to pour, just kind of a rough amount. I'll fill it up almost up to the max, because I know once I put all this stuff in there, it'll probably fill up. So I like to pour the almond milk in first, just because I feel like when you tip, you actually tip this cup over, and the blade swims around at the bottom of the cup. So if you put your powders and the other things in first, it'll blend that up better, I feel like. Ooh, go me. Okay, so I just grab a little bit here. And I've already worked out today. I like to drink this after I work out. It's really good, like, it puts everything back into your body, re-energizes you. Okay, I'm gonna put in the Shakeology. And it's a pretty, it's a pretty good size, like, cup of the powder, and it even smells like coffee, kind of. Ooh. I'm just being all types of messy today. And yeah, see, I almost put a little bit too much of the almond milk in there because it's starting to go overboard, and I do that a lot, so it kind of makes me mad because I rarely ever drink the whole thing anyway. And then a scoop of the protein powder. Again, like the protein powder, this can all be made with like just water in the Shakeology, just almond milk in the Shakeology. You do not have to put the protein powder or the spinach in there. That's just like an extra thing that I like to do. I know my mom also likes to put in like, my mom really likes to put in bananas and stuff, but I've learned that bananas and strawberries and stuff like that all kind of have extra sugars in them. And like Daniel says, don't eat something that has over 5 grams of sugar in it. So I've actually cut out fruit a little bit too, just because I'm watching the sugar. So you always want to make sure you have this on really tight, because when you flip it over and you put it into the blender, it goes in just like this and it clicks in. Once you get it to this point, it's not plugged in, but once you get it, like it clicks, it'll start blending. And if you don't have the lid on tight, it won't really make a mess out here, but it'll make a mess in here. And I've done that so many times. It makes a mess all in here, and you can't, sorry, my dog's running out of the doggy door, and it's so hard to clean it. And so just really make sure you get the lid on tight and it's all like in line. I'm gonna go blend this real fast, and I will show you guys the finished product. So yeah, see you in a second. Okay, so I'm back. This is all blended up and all loosey-goosey, whatever. I'm probably gonna stick some ice cubes in mine right after I pour it into my cup, just because, like I said, I like it a little colder. There are 2 different blenders that are, I guess, mixing bottles, whatever, that I have. This one is actually from Shakeology, and we've had it quite a long time, as you can see. The blender inside of it is at the top, like this. It comes out, okay, like that, okay? And then my personal favorite ones, I like the ones that actually have the little, that actually have the little blender ball inside of them. I feel like it actually mixes it up a lot better, especially since when I drink mine at work, and I can't always just sit there and drink it. So I have to get up and move around and actually do my job. And then when I come back to it, it'll sit for a second, so it'll settle a little bit. And with this being at the bottom, it really helps it when I mix it back up. It really helps it not be so settled at the bottom. So yeah, that's my, this is my favorite kind of bottle personally. Ooh, and you always want to be really careful. This is always covered in the shake crap, all yummy. So you can kind of see the texture. It's really thick. And you can actually get it thinner. I used to drink them a lot thinner. I can't remember what I did when they were thinner. I'm pretty sure instead of using the almond milk, I used water. I just like the way it tastes better with the almond milk. I'm pretty sure that's what I did though. I'm pretty sure I mixed it all with water instead of the almond milk. So, I'm going to clean up my mess in a minute. FYI, this stuff, if you don't clean it out pretty quickly, it dries in there and gets really nasty, and it smells, and it's terrible. Trust me, I've left these like just like a quarter full in my car overnight one time, and it stunk up my whole car. So just FYI about that though, but it's super, super, super good for you. Really dense protein. This is my snack for right now, and I'll be able to eat again in about 2 hours. So, thank you guys for watching. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put it right here because you guys need to follow me on Instagram to really get more of a daily idea of what I do and all that stuff. So, attack your day, and I hope all of you guys have an awesome week. See ya.